Yeah, good day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome to this interview session.
Thank you very much, sir.
Could you please tell us who you are and what you are?
I am Most Superior Evangelist Dr. Lawrence Tunde Adedeji. I'm the Delta State Bayelsa State Evangelist of Celestial Church of Christ.
Okay, before now,
Yes.
before you took up the job of a clergyman, what were you?
I was trained as an engineer, and I've served in so many capacities. I've worked in Calabar, Parakot, Ikom, Cross River State and River State. I've worked in Kaduna as a community development engineer in Bringwari, Zaria, and Kaduna local governments during my youth service period. And I've worked in so many areas as an engineer, Pategi, in Kwara State, Ilorin, Ibadan, Wonsho, and I've worked as a site agent, that is overall, in Ilisham, Ago project in Ogun State.
Were you once a teacher? And what were your subjects?
Yes, I was a teacher in Ife Girls High School in 1972. I was teaching them mass physics for that period between 72 and 74.
So what part of Nigeria are you from, sir?
I'm from Ilesha in Osun State.
Okay, so you have served in various capacities. You said some time ago that you were once a shepherd at the Tire parish of CCC.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what would you have to say about the people in that place, the parish itself?
Yes, I have to thank God that I served in that parish, CCC Itire Cathedral. They requested for me, where I was transferred from Omotola parish in Lagos to that parish. And I thank God that throughout my 7 years stay in that place, I was not disappointed. I enjoyed the cooperation of the elders, youths, male and female. And it is on record that after I have left on transfer, a building which I started, guest house, and suite 7 rooms, was named after me. And I came down after 1 year that I have left that place to launch or open that building in my name.
So apart from this physical growth or development that
Yes.
was recorded in that parish
Yes.
during your tenure,
Yes.
what would you have to say about the spiritual growth?
The spiritual growth of that parish, I was mainly aligned with the youths to grow them, and thank God they key into my arrangement to the extent that they made one Tuesday, every Tuesday at 6 p.m. they usually have a program, victory program, which enables many of them to participate, and many of them got admission to various universities, both at home and abroad. Some of them are now medical doctors and PhD holders in America, which I'm still enjoying their goodwill.
Okay, the period of time that you served in that parish, can you enlighten us on that?
Yes, when I got there, I discovered that there was a building, precisely Sunday school building, which was not completed for almost 8 years. I took it up and I completed the building, and it was finally opened for use. The upper end we converted to an event center, which was making revenue for the church, which they really enjoyed. I refused to be named for that project, but I said they just call it Blue Roof Event Center.
Wow. So the period of time, you say you served 7 years there.
Yes.
From when to when?
From 2012 to 2019.
2012 to 2019.
Yes.
Okay, so what message do you have for the hierarchy of that church? Having served for that period of time.
I need to tell the hierarchy of that church that the same cooperation they gave me, they should extend that to the incumbent shepherd who took over from me, to enable him to perform radically and spiritually. And I want the elders to cooperate with him, to give him all their support, financially, physically, spiritually, economically, educationally, and health-wise.
Okay. In terms of spiritual support,
Yes.
what areas of concern do you think that they should concentrate on?
First of all, the church is meant to be spiritual, and the spiritual aspect of that church should be maintained, and even it should be extended to other places, other parishes under them, because it's a state evangelist headquarters. So they should extend love, assistance to all parishes, so that they will not be left alone. The impact of the headquarters CCC should be felt by all the parishes under them. When I was there, I was not only remain in my domain to cater for those parishes under me, which were over 40, but I extended my activities to other sections which are not with us. Those at K2, they always invited me for programs, and I also invited them for programs within the period I served in that church.
So are you extending this same advice to the hierarchy of CCC worldwide?
Yes. If they take to that advice, most of our problems would have been solved. We should show love. We should not discriminate. Ecumenical love should be shown by all those concerned, either you are clergy or laymen.
Okay. Every human being wants to be remembered for something or some things. So as a clergyman who has been working in the CCC faith, what would you want to be remembered for?
So far, so good. I've played my part in Celestial Church for almost 56 years. So I want to be remembered when I've gone that a man came to that church. He established, he enforced discipline, and encouraged people to love themselves, which I show to them and which they can be witnesses.
Okay, finally, the use of Celestial Church of Christ, what would you want to tell them?
The youth of Celestial Church, they are the people that will take over from us. Those of us that are old now, we should allow the youth to perform in various parishes at higher level. I started as a secretary of the church in Celestial when I was 22 years old. And by the age of 30, I became chairman of parochial committee in Jebode, where I served for 12 years. And I even served in Ogun State as state deputy chairman for another 7 years. So the youth, they should embrace the opportunity given to them spiritually, physically, economically. They should donate, they should contribute to the development of their parishes, and that will give them opportunity to say that they've served God well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
So that's the end of a brief interview with our daddy in the Lord, who has just spoken his mind. The rest is left for you to edit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.